Welcome back, everybody, to Pop Culture Conspiracy. I'm your host, T. How are y'all doing today? And in this video, I'm going to be talking about Julez Smith for Vogue. Before I hop in, please like, share, and subscribe, and let's talk in the comments. Okay, so yesterday, Vogue published this article about Julez Smith coming out as a model called Introducing Julez Smith. And shout out to the writer, Ian McRae. That's the stylist. The writer is Leah Faye Cooper. Shout out to her. And the photographer is Andy Jackson. So shout out to the production team. You know, I'm published. I've written for some magazines before. So it's a lot of hard work. People who go to sets, go to shoots, and make stories like this all happen. So creators deserve to be awarded and acknowledged. As far as Julez Smith, I feel really bad for Leah Faye Cooper because he was a boring interview. I think Julez Smith is like most Nepo babies. He's very privileged. He's never had to struggle a day in his life, never had to really go through anything. And I mean, I think he does have to go through stuff with his family. It's very obvious his family's got some stuff going on. They're like every other family. So I'm sure like he, has that. But as far as like a real struggle, really having to work hard, excuse me guys, I am a smoker, so I'm trying to clear my throat a little bit. But with Julez, like, he doesn't have like the experience of like the average person. He has a completely different experience of life and reality, especially with fame, because he's dealing with more than just money. He's dealing with fame and show business. And now he's trying to get in the business himself. And I think this just vindicates what I continue to say about a lot of these Nepo children. A lot of these Nepo babies are in the industry or trying to get in the industry because I think to an extent they're like being pushed into it because they have their family has spiritual debts to fulfill. Because to have immense wealth and fame, a lot of these people are involved in the occult. That's how they get these things in the first place. And so their children and family members are a part of the deal. And so they have, obligations to fulfill. With Julez and a lot of these other kids, I even think of the ones who did go to college. It's like, why aren't a lot of these kids going to get regular jobs? Like, again, they have access to great education, and a lot of them do go to college or, do pursue formal education. But even for the ones who don't, why aren't you pursuing formal education? And why do you just have to be in show business? Like, why can't you, if you're really, a lot of them, I think the truth is they are not talented individuals, because if you really have talent or if you really have drive, why can't you start a business? Like, why can't you like start a nail salon, start a med spa? Why can't you start a hair salon? Why can't you start a clothing fashion brand, like, and actually like you sew, like where you are actually like how to sew, like you've mastered like crafts and sewing? Why can't you start a furniture brand? Like, why can't you start an art gallery? Like, there's so many like creative businesses to start. Why can't you go into architecture? There's so many like ways to be creative without having to be in the industry, or to be in the industry from a different perspective, from a different lens. Like, do you have to be modeling? Do you have to be like singing and dancing and acting? But I feel like Nepo babies are so pigeonholed. Now they want to be influencers, like start a beauty brand. Like, yes, everybody does want to do clothes, but nobody is like an actual like a trained fashion designer. Like, everybody just, I just got money, I'm just gonna go like private label some shit out. Like, it's just sad and sorry. But I think a lot of it is, again, these are just talentless individuals who have a lot of money, and their family wants to maintain that money. And a part of them maintaining that status and money and place in the world is offering them over to the industry. And so, yes, they do get into things that really are just money laundering fronts. Like, on the front they're modeling, which is just like a front for like selling ass. Oh, on the front they're an influencer and that may fizzle out in 5 years, but again, they really got a lot of escorting gigs, or like, again, like what, they go into a reality show, or where they just really get MK Ultra over the years because they have to like get involved with so many stunts and foolery for that. That's a form of acting. Again, acting is pretty much a casting couch, so you're also like what, selling ass. Like, I just, the music industry, let's talk about the ones who try to go do music. A lot of them have no thriving music career. A lot of them are not talented enough to like make beats or good beats, or like really good instrumentals. A lot of them are not talented enough to play instruments, to go like maybe play in an orchestra, or go like do the score for films. These are not things I'm watching Nepo babies do. I'm watching Nepo babies do the same old. Like, it is tragic. And with Julez, again, the personality of a cucumber. Like, he gets up here and he gives this interview, and like, I don't see him give any substance. He's like just giving really short answers. People are saying he looks high, he sounds high, and people talked about how Ice Spice is not interesting. Julez Smith is not interesting. Like, tragic. This interview is tragic, and let's talk about this. The Julez, where is the baby that you supposedly had? Because this is what I'm talking about. Like, a mysterious baby that just came and went. And if you ask questions about it, the people who are under the Mama Tina beehive spell want to come at you and clock you and like really do the most. Like, no, like, y'all got real answers. Y'all got real questions to answer. I want answers. Where is Sir Carter? Where is the baby that Julez supposedly had? The baby mama, where is she? Is she still alive? Do she still got her head on her shoulders? I hope so. And where is the baby? Who is the baby with? Because y'all got to understand, like, these TV shows be talking to y'all. Like, American Horror Story, Red Tide, and American Horror Story Delicate are talking about the industry rituals, how people get murked, how babies are born and are offered up over to them people on the dark side, the entities on the dark side, for riches and fame and fortune and worldly success. Guys, they're telling you what they're doing, and y'all are not paying attention. Julez, where is the baby? I just feel like it's real interesting that Julez was getting into drama back to back to back, from a sex tape to the stuff with Sky Jackson, then a mysterious baby that we don't know if that's a rumor or not. We just know, we heard about it, didn't hear about it no more. Now all of a sudden he's walking on runways and getting, Vogue write-ups. It's just interesting. It's just very, very interesting. And y'all need to stay woke and pay attention. Y'all, let's talk in the comments what y'all think. Bye.